Hello, fellow Scott Adams fans. Why are you here? Why am I here? You're probably here for one of two reasons. One, you stumbled on this video randomly. That's awesome. Two, you know of Scott Adams and you saw something about Scott Adams, and so you clicked on it. Okay, that's cool too. My name is Jeff Callahan, and what I'm wanting to do is I want to do a virtual book club on Scott Adams's book, How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big. It's one of the formative books in my life. What I thought would be pretty cool is if we went chapter by chapter, and you could watch as I kind of break down my thoughts and reactions on every chapter. So what I do for a living is I help people improve their communication skills. I view it as one of the master skills that sort of unlocks everything else in life. And there is so much that I've gleaned from Scott Adams over the years. And not that he needs any help finding more eyeballs, but I guarantee you there are going to be people who had never been exposed to Scott Adams that will be exposed to him through me, through these videos. And hopefully they see a video, they enjoy it, and then they go read the book. That would be awesome. I would love that. The real reason why I'm doing this is May 20th, 2025. Yesterday, Monday, Scott Adams disclosed that he has terminal prostate cancer. And, it hit a lot of us pretty hard, people that have been following him for a long time. And one of the things that he talks about in his book, Reframe Your Brain, is the concept when you're thinking about grief and how energy just changes forms. It can never be destroyed. And so I think it's the ripple effect of the massive wave that Scott has brought to so many people. My ripple is going to be smaller than Scott's. Totally fine. But I view it almost as an obligation to contribute in some way. And when I think of doing a virtual book club like this, where you can tune in, you can hang out with me and watch my reaction to some of these chapters, well, all the chapters. We have 36 chapters to get through. That it'll keep Scott alive through me. And so as of this recording, Scott just had his announcement yesterday, and thank God he's still with us. Hopefully we have many more simultaneous sips to have. This is partly for me, but partly for I think of the people who might view this series in the future. It might be people that just stumble across it from my audience, great. But I also think of parent giving it to their college age kid, potentially. I think of some of my younger family members and friends' kids, like in the future when they're ready. I hope they read the book. They should read the book. But how cool would it be to also have someone talk through the book with them, in a sense? And so I view that as something that could be really cool. Where do you find the videos, and what's a typical chapter video gonna be like? What is it gonna feel like? So where can you find them? I will post all of the videos on my YouTube channel. If you just search on YouTube Jeff Callahan or Become More Compelling, it'll pop up. That way they'll all be in a nice playlist, and organizational wise they'll all be locked in there, which is great. I do plan on posting the videos on X as well, and probably some snippets on Instagram. Probably starting a thread on X, and they'll all be in a kind of a master thread. So if you see that thread, bookmark it so you can actually find it later. And what will a typical chapter video look like? Well, I expect you to do the reading before. You're not going to watch me read. That's not what it's going to be. So there probably will be a little bit of a summary in the beginning of each chapter video, and then I'm going to pull out either some lessons, some highlights, some insights, it's been probably about 7 or so years since I read this book, front to back. And so I'm going to pull out some stuff that I find interesting and I'll talk through it using the lens of my own experience. Probably a lot of probably a lot of the lenses that we'll view things through is probably going to be through the lens of improving communication skills, because that's primarily what I do. Uh, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I would love to have you on this journey with me. I'll see you in the next video for chapter 1, The Time I Was Crazy. Take care.